Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Saturday Morning Crafts. This is a collaboration that is hosted by myself as well as Scrap Passion 01. We have some lovely ladies that are doing this collaboration with us. We have Scrap Diva 29, Crafty Cake 7, Shishi Crafts, and Rosa Creative Way. So I will have everyone's link down in the description box as well as a playlist of my previous Saturday morning crafts. So let's jump into today's projects. So the very first thing I'm going to show you guys is this really cute little box that I cut out on my silhouette and Cameo, and so I absolutely love this little box. And so I used some of the faux leather from Hobby Lobby in the rose gold, and the die that I used for that was none other than the Magnolia Doohickey die here. And so that bow just creates really nice, adds a really nice touch to your projects. So let's just see what's in the inside. What I did was use the Santa Baby paper and some of the mirror cardstock in rose gold and just created some 3x3 cards. And I also used the chipboard pieces from the paper line, and I kept these very simple so that I can gift these out. I really love this paper. It is so pretty. And then this one just says warm wishes. And so it just fits right back in here. I plan on adding some envelopes to this and gift this as a little gift. So that's the first project. Here's the card that I created. It's very simple. I created this card for my aunt, and it is a really pretty blush pink and rose gold. And so the dies that I use for this little cute bow here, I use this Magnolia Doohickey die. The bow, you guys are very familiar with this double bow. For the corners here that you see, I use this die here, and I just use the little corners here. I did try to play with this die. I don't know, I kind of cut it out 3 times and it didn't really cut good, so I don't know, I'll have to keep playing with it. But this is the Divine Floral number 4. Has 4 dies in there rather. And then this is a AliExpress die, and that's what you see here, and I just used this one, but it comes in a set like this. And then the design that you see here is this die here, and this is also a AliExpress die. So on the inside I kept it very simple, and I just stamped out happy birthday, and this die that I used there was this Nestability, the labels 22. Picked that up at Tuesday morning a while back. And then the sentiment that I use Kelly Creates and just build happy birthday. And so this is the card, very simple, very cute, and just put some decorative paper on the back as well. It was this here, and this is a 5x7 card folio. I did follow a tutorial, and the person that I followed was KW Clement, if I'm pronouncing it right. I will have a link down in the description box. I did tweak mine just a little bit, but for the most part I did follow the tutorial. So it just, you know, it kind of has like a gusset, you know, top layer there. And so I'll just start with the very first thing. I decided to create a little tear bear here. I really love how this little tear bear came out. And what I used for the hat was none other than Mr. Santa Baby here, Pekin Santa Bear. And so I just used this hat here to add a little bit more to the tear bear. I also put a sticker here of a pan of yummy brownies, just put a bow there with a little snowflake embellishment there. Okay, I also cut this out on my silhouette, and I added a little yummy little spoon here with some chocolate on it. I did cut out the little hat and the scarf in like some suede type material or paper, and I use this little die set here. It's called the Santa Suit, Cute Christmas here. And so I just use the hat and the scarf in this. Okay. And so, yeah, I just added a little sticker to the top. I made a little scarf there, and I really like how that turned out. And as you can see, this little card folio is going to be consistent of bears and also snowman. So okay, so I used the Safe Freeze paper by Craftsmith. I think it was in Michael's like last year or the year before, and so I really like that paper. I have like some muslin material here. I have a little snowman right there. I just popped this little ephemera or cuttable out of the paper there, and then at the bottom here I just had a little pocket, and then I have, this was actually a piece left from the cottage cut die, and I didn't bring it with me, so I'll have to insert it here, and I just added a little twine there, and I really like that. So let's just flip in the inside. And so I just pretty much put paper on the inside of it, and this here opens up, so I'll open it up. And again, I let my paper work for me, so I just cut out lots of snowmans throughout this little card folio, and this can be gifted to someone in some Happy Mail, so that's another reason why I really like that idea. And so it just kind of opens up this way, and again, some of the cuttables out of the paper line, and it opens all the way up, guys. And I did not actually add anything to all of the pockets, but I will share with you what I created. So I added another pocket here, and this is another cottage cut die. The die that I used was the Jolly Snowman die. It is 4x6 by Cottage Cuts. I think I used quite a bit of Cottage Cut dies here. I added some snow text down here at the bottom to give it a little bit more dimension. Added some snow to the little doggy. Really, really love this. I added a little small poinsettia there instead of using the poinsettia that was in the die, and I love how this turned out. Again, keep it with the snowman theme. Then the next little die that I use is this one here, and this is another cottage cut die. This is a Ginger Man cupcake. And so I kept this one very, very simple here. But I love how these just kind of fit back into the little pocket there. Again, this can be gifted to someone. So let me slide over. And I couldn't create a project this year without using the Pekin Santa Bear. I seem to use this throughout my little projects throughout the year. And so again, it's this die here, the Pekin Santa Bear. And again, I used just a sticker from my stash, some of that velvet paper there. I added some little mini little snowballs that you can pick up. They have them actually at the Dollar Tree. And I really like how this kind of sits there. And again, I just kind of have it kind of popped in here a little bit, hanging out, kind of peeking through like that. So I really like how that looks. So again, as you can see, it's lots of real estate in this card folio, where a lot more can be added, or pictures, or whatever you would like to add. This here, it was out of the paper line as well, feeling a little frosty. So I really like how that just kind of came about. And then I do have another area here. And so this is another Cottage Cuts die. I'm telling you, I use lots of Cottage Cuts here. And this is a little 2x7 by 2.6 die. It's called the Cookie Jar. And so here, this is how it looks, and it has some little cookies to go along with it. This is a snowman. I think I shared this in my last video, and I'll have a link for that one. And this little bow here was actually from this die here. I just used that to add there. And so again, you got a little gingerbread man and some little cookies there. So this little card folio consisted of yummy treats, snowmans, and gingerbread. So that is that. So it just closes right back up, and all you have to do is just kind of tie a little bow there. I love this little this ribbon here. I love all of the traditional like colors in this, and so yes, this is how this looked, and I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to go over and check out all of the other ladies videos. I know you will not be disappointed, and thank you so much for tuning in. I will have a giveaway that I will come back and announce 1 week from today, and so I'll insert the date, and all you have to do is just leave a comment below and you will be entered into the giveaway. Make sure you go over and check out the other ladies channels and leave a comment as well. Thanks guys.